This week we're talking about not drawing back. I want to encourage you to not draw back in life, not to draw back on the good things that God has for you. But starting today, I would like us to look at specific things that we should not draw back on or from. And the first thing I would like to look at today is hope. You know, God wants us to have a living hope in our hearts. He wants us to live life with a positive expectation of good because He is good. You see, Bible hope is not just wishful thinking. It is having a positive expectation in our hearts. But many times things can happen in life that can really cause us to draw back on our hope. You know, we can believe God for something and not see a manifestation of that promise, or we might not see it as soon as we would like to. Other times, just because of hurt or because of what we see in the world, we can be tempted to draw back on our hope. But we should always live with a live hope in our hearts. And the Bible tells us in Hebrews 10 verse 35, "Therefore do not cast away from you your confident hope, for it will receive a vast reward." So we are actually encouraged in this verse that we should not cast away our hope. We should not draw back from hoping in life. Even when challenges come, even when things don't always work out the way we wanted it to, we should not cast away our hope. Because you see, that verse says our hope will produce a wonderful reward in life. And hope is so important. It's so important because the Bible also says hope is an anchor for our souls. You see, if we start to draw back from hope, we won't have that anchor that our souls need in life. The Bible also says that faith is the substance of things hoped for. It makes real what we hope for, but if we're not hoping for anything, our faith can't give substance to anything. So living with hope in our hearts is so vital. And again, sometimes life happens. Sometimes things happen and it can really tempt us to want to draw back from hope. But the Bible makes it clear that it's so important to live with hope in our hearts. So if you've already started to draw back on hoping in your life, choose today that you're going to start to hope again. And you might be asking me today, well, Jano, it sounds good to live with hope, but you know, life is not always good. You know, things happen and we can be hurt and we can be disappointed. Why should we always have hope? Well, the answer is, even though life is not always good, God is always good. And because He is always good, we can always have an expectation of good. You see, bad things might still happen to us. We're not exempt from storms and challenges in life as Christians. But even though we might face some challenges, we can also expect good things because good things come from God. So I want to encourage you today, my dear friends, to never draw back on hoping in life. And today, why don't you rate your own hope from 1 to 10? If 1 is you have no hope and 10 is you are filled with hope, where would you say you lie? Because I believe God wants us to have a 10. He wants us to be full of hope. Even while we face challenges, even while things happen around us, you know, as our eyes are fixed on Him, we can live with a living hope and we can constantly experience the hope that He has available for us in life. Don't draw back on your hope. You are highly favored and deeply loved.